Welcome. In this video, we're going to look at the assignments tool on the left-hand side of Khan Academy. I've already set everything up, my kids, and I've already talked about the course mastery. So if you're interested in that, you can go watch one of my other videos. So in this one, I've already set up my class. So I'm going to go in and look at assignments. It has a drop-down arrow here, and you can see where it says assign and scores. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on assign because I want to assign specific content to my students. So when you assign, those learning materials will show up on their home under assignments. So when the kids go in, they'll be able to see that under assignments. You can see everything's related to Common Core state standards. However, these are very close to your GSEs, very close. Almost identical. So I'm going to go in, and you can see I have a little drop down here. So if I want to go in, I can click down and I can find these skills up underneath adding within 20. Well, let's say I want to add this one. I go over to the right hand side and I want to assign that one and this one. And I also want to assign this student one place value standard. So now you can see there's 20 that pop up right there because you're putting in these specific courses, but the skills underneath the courses, it may have more than one skill underneath that course. I hope I'm making sense. So if I click on this one, that means it has 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking at 5, 6. And then we went to the other one, place value, and it has 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're looking at each of those having 2 up underneath them. So they may have 2 activities in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on those, and I'm going to assign. So I've gone in and found what I wanted. Different question sets for each student. Now, if you have a problem with cheating, you could probably do that. I would usually do a different set for each one. That way they're not working on the same thing. However, if you allow students to get up and work collaboratively, hey, I'm trying to figure this out. How can you help me on this? Oh, well, hey, I have this one. Do you mind helping on this one? You could do the same question. However, it's individual, and if you have them all together and you've got some prying eyes, I guess you could say, then you can change that up. I'm going to do my, since I don't want them taking it on Saturday, since they're not going to be in school, I'll do it for the 14th. And what time are they going to do this? I can go in and change it. It's going to be at, we'll see, what time do we do math? We do math around, let's say 1:30. And click assign. Oops, that went to AM. But that's really what time it starts. I can start at any time. So it really, like initially, it was under midnight of that night. It would kick on. So you can go ahead and assign these, and it will be hidden from the students until that time that you want it to start up. Usually I try to hide it. What I did right there was I wanted 1:30 p.m. because I wanted to hide it because I don't want them on doing all these assignments, getting everything wrong. I mean, some of them could be getting it right, but going through and making mistakes, and then they've blown through it when they're supposed to be working on something during target time, or they're supposed to be working on something else during office hours. They're like, oh, hey, if I go ahead and get this done, he won't bother me about this later. So I like for it to assign it when they're supposed to do it. Then once you're done assigning the classes, you can go in and you can look at their scores for each assignment. You can see they haven't done anything, but you can see where I have assigned certain aspects here. If you go in, you have these play buttons where they're going to go in and they'll play videos, and then you have the button right here where they'll go in and they'll have some kind of exercise. So it does a lot of those things, and you can see what they're scoring on each one and each individual student. I can also go in and manage, and I can manage all the times that they're in there, and I can also copy and edit or delete assignments. So I hope that helps you out. That is how you assign classes. Thanks.